Private vehicles continue to present the highest risk when it comes to vehicles. In the year 26, 31% of deaths were as a result of private cars crashing. PSVs do present a larger problem in that if there's a really bad, tragic crash, like we saw last week, what happened in Kibwezi, that took so many lives. When a PSV crashes, it tends to take very many lives in one go. Then I think we also have a perception where on the roads, particularly in the urban places like in Nairobi, in the city center, in these other cosmopolitan regions, the PSVs tend to be particularly notorious in terms of breaking traffic rules. So we tend to focus on them. But unfortunately, private vehicles are just as bad. The private motorist also tends to overlap, to completely disregard the rules, completely fail to stop at pedestrian crossings. And in fact, a lot of these crashes, 31%, are as a result of those private vehicles. We do have a big problem. We are continuing to buy cars, whether import or buying them within. Our motorization is increasing very, very fast. Our road network is expanding, perhaps not as fast as the motorization is increasing. Motorization also in terms of border borders, that is a proliferation of border borders, that is increasing. So we do have a big challenge. But if only we can change our behavior, then it won't matter how many vehicles we have. If we all obey the rules, if we all stop when we should, we slow down when we should, if we don't overtake on a continuous line, then we will be all right. There are other countries who have far higher volume of vehicles than we do, yet they do not have the kinds of death rate that we have. There are various initiatives that we have. One of the ones that's coming up soon, perhaps in the next 2 months, is a smart driving license. Smart driving license is going to allow a driver profile to be created for every license holder. This profile is critical in terms of profiling driver behavior. That will allow us to instill change in the sense that, whereas before, a driver can have various convictions which are not connected anywhere and which the insurance or even the police or even the driver themselves is not able to piece together. The smart driving license is going to be a one-stop where this driver's profile is listed, when the driver got their license, even their manner of driving. Have they had convictions? So if a driver is convicted or arrested today for drink driving, and then again next week for drink driving, then we have a profile that this driver is a risky road user. So these profiles will enable even insurance companies and the police and even the courts to make the correct decisions.